Hello Sumire, good job with your summary. I especially liked how you used the phrases like one day and one morning to start your sentences. Just to give you more vocabulary, more phrases you can use, you can also say the next day or the following morning. Okay? So maybe in your next summary you can use the next day, the next morning, or the following morning, or the following day. Also. Okay? Very good. Alright, so, okay, there's one thing I really want you to make sure you do for each summary. Please capitalize the first letter in people's names, right? So for Sumire, you need to use a capital S. You can't write Sumire with a small s. Okay? Let's remember that because that's a basic. Okay? Also, today I'm going to explain a bit more about the usage of the. Okay? So in your sentence, Mr. Brown, wait. You had a sentence saying Oliver was in the Mr. Brownlow's home. Here you didn't need the before Mr. Brownlow's home. That is because Mr. Brownlow's home is already specific. It's Mr. Brownlow's home. We don't have thousands of Mr. Brownlow's homes. Mr. Brownlow only has one home. Okay? That's why if you said Mr. Brownlow's home, you don't need the, because the shows that you're talking about one specific item. But if you said Oliver was in home, there are many homes in the world. There's billions of homes in the world. That's why we need to add the home in order to make the readers understand that you're only talking about one specific home. Okay? Alright, and okay, so last thing. I think your summary was a bit shorter than the other summaries. This is not bad, okay? It's not bad as long as you have all the important points about the story. Actually, it's a good thing to make your summaries short. If you're able to convey all the messages in a short summary, that's good. However, for example, at the very end of your summary, you wrote Oliver met Nancy. You wrote Oliver met Nancy and they went to Fagin's house, right? This sounds like Oliver met Nancy on purpose and he happily went to Fagin's house. But actually, he wasn't happy to go to Fagin's house, right? That's why it was actually really essential to write some kind of word to show that Oliver didn't want to go to Fagin's house. For example, you can write, Oliver met Nancy and he was forced to go to Fagin's house. Forced means people try to bring you somewhere when you didn't want to. Okay? So so just make sure you have all the important stuff in your summary. Even if it's a short summary, make sure you have all the important points. Okay? Well done, keep it up.